Hello and welcome to activity number 2, and for this activity we are going to be making our own Christmas card. So we're going to get really creative now. You're going to need some coloured card. Okay, I've got some different colours here: red, yellow, green, blue and black. You can choose what you use. And we're also going to need some paint. Now you can use whatever paint you like, but for the card that I'm making I'm going to need some red, some white, and then I've made a colour here which matches a skin colour, but you can choose whatever colour you like for the skin colour because everyone is different. And you will also need some paintbrushes. Don't forget your apron, so you make sure you stay nice and clean. And you're also going to need some cotton wool and a little bit of glue, just a bit of runny glue. And finally you're going to need your hands because we are going to be getting a little bit messy. So I'm going to be making a Christmas card like Santa, okay, using my hands, but you don't have to use Santa as your design. You can do whatever you like. And to do this I'm going to fold my card in half. I'm choosing black card. I'm going to fold my card in half and I'm going to make sure it opens up like a book. I'm going to lay it down flat and I'm going to use my hand for the face of Santa. I'm actually going to use it upside down, that way around. So what we're going to do is my thumb and the top of my hand is going to be Santa's hat. So I'm going to paint that red. Let's find my other paintbrush. There we go. So that's going to be red. So, oh, it feels nice and cold. There we go. I love getting messy. Right, so once I've got all that red on there we go. Can you see? That's going to be my Santa hat. Once I've got my red on, then I'm going to draw on where Santa's face will be. And Santa's face is going to be on the palm of my hand right here. So I've got my paintbrush here. I'm just going to paint that on. Now don't worry about eyes and a mouth. We'll do those at the end. Okay. Just going to put those on there, which tickles a little bit. Right, there we go. There's Santa's face. And finally, we need his white beard. And my fingers are going to be his white beard. Let me just add that part on. It's very cold. There we go. Right, once I've done that, then I can stamp my card. But remember, we're going to be doing it upside down, okay? So you need to get your card facing you like this, as if it looks like it's back to front, and then we're going to stamp our hand down. Ready? Got to keep my fingers nice and still, and then just press down on top of your hand, or maybe get your grown-up to do this, just so all the paint goes onto the card. Okay, I'm going to do that while I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to take my hand off now and see what we've got. Oh, wow! Look, that's going to be Father Christmas. Okay, I need to let it dry now, and I'm going to wash my hands before I do the next part. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. I've let my Christmas card dry. Okay, it's pretty much dry now. So what I'm going to need next is my glue and my cotton wool. And the cotton wool is going to go onto Santa's hat. It's going to be his bobble, like this, that hangs on the bottom of his hat, and also this white fluffy part here. So I'm not going to need much, just a little bit will be fine. And I'm just going to get my glue spreader, and I'm going to put some glue exactly where I want it on my card. So I need some at the end of his hat, which is near where my thumb was. I'm going to take off a little bit of cotton wool. Now you can choose whether he has a big pom-pom or a little pom-pom. And just add it to your card. There we go, just like that. And then I'm just going to do the fluffy trim at the front. So just going to carefully with my spreader go along the edge of the hat. This is really good for your pencil control. It's like holding a pencil, isn't it? So we're going to go along here. That's it. And then carefully add your cotton wool. So you might want to stretch the cotton wool a little bit just to make it a bit thinner or longer, and then you can add it to there. Look at that. That's brilliant. Right, just got to add some eyes now. So for the eyes, I'm just going to go back to my white paint that I had before. I'm just going to add a little white circle. And then once I've done that, and that's dried as well with the glue, I can put a little black dot in the middle for the centre of his eyes. Okay, so that's what you should have at the moment. I'll join you in a moment to finish the card off. Okay, so that white paint in the middle there is dry. So I'm just going to get my black paint and just add a little dot to the middle. And perhaps a nice smile as well for Santa. And you might even want to add a little nose. There we go. There's my finished card. Right, join me really soon for activity number 3. And in activity number 3, we're going to be thinking about what we're going to write on our card. And then finally, later this afternoon, we're going to go and have a little walk to the post box to post it.